actually hosting a hangout, so if there's kink, sorry, I don't really know what I'm doing. I use Google and I figure out what to do. But anyway, welcome to the second episode of the Ladies Hangout. We've got Adella.
Hey, everybody.
And our favorite buddy, Jonathan from Airsoftology.
What's up, girlfriends? Just us ladies.
Hey, girl.
Probably should not have been drinking my Monster while that just went on.
Yeah, little Monster up the nose is a terrible thing. It's like battery acid. It burns so bad. See, there you go. You're ruined for the whole show. That's it, guys. I appreciate you coming out for this ladies hangout. Thanks a bunch. We'll see you here in 2 weeks. We'll be back.
Adella's got to go and deal with a nosebleed.
Oh, so first and foremost, we should announce that we picked a name for our show.
Oh, yes.
I don't even know this.
Oh, that's right, 'cause we didn't tell you.
No, you don't tell me anything.
We don't. Yeah, so we did pick a name for our Slady show, and I'm probably totally going to slaughter this guy's last name.
I know how to say it.
You know how to say it? Okay, then you can say it.
I picked him before because I was like, I don't want to butcher your name.
Yay. Okay, so then you can announce the name because I don't want to slaughter it. So, Leah, go ahead.
Okay, so it was Sean Farkerson from Pennsylvania, and we really liked Ladies Night In. So,
Yay!
welcome to Ladies Night In, everyone.
Yay! You win a Relentless name tape.
Yeah. You win the internet. Congratulations.
I'm also going to send him a unicorn patch.
Yes. So, Sean, go ahead and contact me on my Adella Relentless page, or I will contact you. Either way works. And then just let me know if you want the tan or the OD Relentless name tape, and I will get that out to you. So, congratulations. Thank you to everybody that actually submitted a name to our Slady show. We actually really liked a lot of them. Just Ladies Night In kind of took the cake with us. So thank you, Sean.
It's a good one. I really like it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Oops. Sorry.
Go ahead and
Oops. Sorry, I'm just the internet. I mess things up sometimes.
Leah just broke the internet.
Sorry.
Rule 1 of calling into the radio, always turn your radio down. Come on.
It's because I couldn't see the comments. Can you guys see the comments on the side?
Not on the hangout, no. So I'm actually going to be pulling up the...
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we could see the comments on YouTube so that way it was actually streaming and, you know, all of that junk because I don't want to do it. Anyway, so the first thing that I wanted to sort of address, also, you can probably all notice that I have a nice little welt on my face here, so you can all go ahead and make fun of me for that. Yes, I did just get shot today. I played Airsoft today at AX's event in Game Pod, and it was a lot of fun. And I took a shot right between the eye and the face, my eye pro and my face mask, and I have a nice little welt to show for it. But I played in a freaking tank top, and I got one welt on my arm. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that, actually. I don't know how it happened, but I'm just lucky. So anyway, since I'm rambling, the first thing that I wanted to really talk about on this show is I've been to a few events recently, and you guys all know that like my favorite tagline is DBAD, don't be a dick. And I feel like that's a really easy thing to follow. So I just wanted to share some instances of times that I've been out playing, and I've seen some people talking to new players, like, new players mess up a lot. I still do, and when you see somebody messing up, or you see someone or a kid doing something stupid, you don't have to make a big deal about it. Just like, we'll to the side and be like, hey, did you know that you were doing this? Yes, no, here's why you don't do it. You don't need to, like, address it. Because I hate when I see people that want to know what you guys think about that, or if you have any experience with that, what your thoughts are. Adella, go ahead.
In terms of players not being very nice, I think that's going to happen no matter what, honestly. I mean, I always try to tell people, worry about yourself on field. Like, stop yelling at people, hey, call your hits, because I hate to break it to you, you yelling at them isn't going to make them call their hit. So I think that's just kind of something we can't really avoid unless we finally figure out a way to, like, say, hey, you got hit, and, like, know it. I mean, as much as the sport is based off of honor, there are always going to be those dishonorable people. So you just kind of got to worry about yourself out there and just try to keep playing and have fun, in my opinion.
Right. What do you think, Jonathan?
Well, on my end, actually, this is a really good thing because I used to host some local games. We have a free field here in Nashville, Tennessee, which is amazing that we're lucky enough to have that. And we used to put on games, just host some, have them out there. And one of our biggest rules was to never call someone out. At least when I hosted a game, as myself and one of my buddies, Patrick. And the rule was, if you wanted to call someone out or call them a cheater for not calling their hits, both of you guys were out. Like, literally, you guys are out, and we put it to bed. I think cheating is bad. I mean, heck, I've got videos where I put up cheaters that were just terrible. But at the moment, I wasn't like, hey, dude, I got you, and, you know, dog curse the guy up and down. Yeah, it's an aggressive sport. Yeah, we all get excited. Trust me, I've had my moments on the field. But, you know, I think you look worse when you are the guy or person or female yelling at the person to call their hits versus the one on the other end.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So it's pretty easy, right? Like, don't be a dick.
Yeah, I mean, it's super easy. I don't really think that, like I said, it's just worry about yourself out there, because Jonathan's right. I mean, if you're out there yelling at people, like, guess what? You're going to be the one looking like a jerk on camera, not them. So there are other ways to deal with people like that. My favorite move is, oh, you don't want to call your hit? That's fine. Full auto.
Yeah, I've got a slogan. You've got don't be a dick. I've got full auto to the face. That's my rule right there.
I'm going to totally, like, camera.
Everybody's going to quote that, right, actually, and just ruin it. Actually, hang on. I'll let you guys talk. I got something for you.
Actually, my biggest thing is sometimes I see people in positions of authority doing it at events. So sometimes I see, like, refs or people like that you can't full auto to the face. Like, so I just want to, like, re-emphasize, if you're in a position of power, it's an airsoft game. Don't let it go to your head. It's an airsoft game. Like, you're not that big of a deal. We all know that. Yeah, I'm not a big deal. You're not a big deal. We're all freaking playing BB wars. So don't let your position of power at a game go to your head to where you treat other people poorly.
Yep.
See,
and before I get hate mail, go ahead, Adella. You first. No, I'll go. Fine, I'll go first.
You go first.
Yeah, before I get hate mail, I just want to say, guys, the full auto thing's a total joke. I mean, really, honestly, just roll on. I agree with you guys.
Yeah.
Just take it in stride, keep going. In your mind, just you can have like the movie, was it American Psycho? I'm getting like totally off on a rabbit hole here, where the whole movie was in the guy's head. Spoiler alert, by the way. It's kind of like that. Like, what you want to do and what you really do are two different things.
Mhm. Yeah, no, what I was going to tell you, Leah, is just, like, you can't really, like, I don't know, in my opinion, coming to, like, the refs or people of position of power, I'm sorry, if you are out on the field, you are going to deal with whatever goes on in the field. Like, I am not going to take pity on somebody just because I'm like, oh, you're a ref. I'm sorry, if you are standing in my line of fire, you're going to get shot. I am not going to hold off, especially if my BBs are already flying at you. There is nothing I can do at that point if you walk into my BBs. So, sorry, I don't have pity for that kind of thing. If you are on the field, you are a target if you are the opposite end of me.
I like Ozzy's comment over here, 0.75 gram BBs. I like that. Little bitty boulders, like tiny, like little rocks flying at you.
In a polar star, just go for it.
See, now you're going to give Polar Star users a bad name. Not that I am one, because I'm not.
I'm joking. It's a joke. I don't mean it. In a minute.
Troll, quit it. Quit feeding the trolls.
Yeah, they're hungry. Okay. Something that I thought would be fun to like switch it up, since everyone knows that I like to be off topic sometimes. What's everybody's favorite mythical creature? I am a fan of dragons. I know this is kind of Game of Thrones-ish, and I say a unicorn, which they're pretty awesome, but if I could be anything, I would probably be a dragon.
You pretty much took my answer.
That's why I went first.
Yeah, I like dragons. I saw How to Train Your Dragons 2 like a week ago. Oh, that movie is so cute. I really want a Toothless.
All right, well, I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to go out on a limb and be the weirdo. I'm going to say obscurity. I want to be a Jabberwocky.
That's from Star Wars, right?
No, it's not from Star Wars.
Darn it!
You just made a lot of Star Wars fans very angry,
Yeah,
Leah.
you lost everybody in the Star Wars realm. They're like, no. No, what you say, you should have correct. No, wait, Star Wars. No.
Oh, man. I can guarantee one person that is probably fuming right now, and that... Oh, man.
Let me tell you guys, this is why I don't know a lot, and I don't about popular culture or TV shows or old ones. When I was growing up in Kansas, my dad was a preacher, my mom was a kindergarten teacher, and they were super strict. And so I was not allowed to watch TV, at all. So there's a lot of stuff. I was allowed to watch National Geographic, and that's really the only TV I ever got to watch. And so then when I got to college, I was like, oh, TV, I'm just going to watch it for hours. And then I got bored with it, and I still don't really watch very much TV, so I kind of suck at being caught up on all of that stuff. Sorry.
Well, you're about 140 years behind on the Jabberwocky reference. I'm totally calling you out. I'm being a jerk right now. Come on in the comments. Somebody knows who the Jabberwocky is.
Star Wars.
Drop it in the comments. You guys know this. It's actually from a very famous book. It's actually a poem nested in a book. I'm totally going all out geek on you guys right now. So the geek is showing. But yeah, this is. Come on, you have seen this. You have seen some form of this.
What?
Come on. I'm waiting for somebody in the comments.
Oh.
To jump in here.
I think I set up this YouTube Hangout wrong, because those comments aren't live streaming for me. Apparently other people also.
Hang on, something's going on with. Somebody broke something.
Who broke something?
Oh, sorry. It was probably me. Nope, it wasn't me. I don't think.
Oh no, I broke something. Sorry. It was me. It was all me. Never mind. Don't mind.
Oh, Ryan Collins just said something. I'm seeing Jabberwocky is an evil mythical creature. Wookiee is a huge hairy creature from Star Wars.
I just really like giving people reasons to make fun of me. That's all.
No, Ozzy Schrecter. I am not from Kansas. I don't know where that came from. But no.
Yep. Look at Yvonne jumped in with the right answer. She got it. Yep.
Slender Man.
That's a good question. Does Slender Man count as a mythical creature?
Sure.
I'd say yeah.
I don't know if he's I don't know if he's a creature. I mean, he's a person, right?
All I know is that video game scared the shorts off of me. I'm not gonna lie.
It is.
I might have squealed like a little girl a few times. Yeah. But I won't tell anybody that. Please, between you guys, don't let anybody know.
No, your secret is safe on the internet, totally.
Yeah, seriously, just between all of us here, it's cool.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, totally. So next question. What is your absolute favorite loadout to run? Like over anything else, if you could pick like CQB or outdoor or whatever else, what would be your very favorite loadout, camo, everything?
Okay. Seeing as how I only run one loadout so far. No, actually, I'm just kidding. No, I actually switched up my loadout just recently, and you guys are going to be seeing the newest one pretty soon. But my JPC was pretty reliable. I like that as my plate carrier. I mean, it was nice in the summer because it doesn't have full molly on the side, so it has a little, like, breathing room when it comes to that stuff. My ATAX was pretty cool. It was very nice, light color, so it wasn't so hot compared to my Tiger Stripe. My Tiger Stripe this year is really, really warm. And then I love my Face Pro setup. I mean, the whole bump helmet, mesh, goggles, ear pro all seem to fit really well. I get a lot of like questions about my Face Pro setup, so for those of you that have been asking me questions about that, I will be posting a video on my full head-to-toe loadout in a couple weeks, so look out for that one.
And where will that be?
On my YouTube channel, EV8 Group YouTube channel, so keep an eye out for that one. You'll see it all over my Adella Relentless page.
Cool. Jonathan?
I don't know. I don't do loadout videos. I mean, that's...
Well, you don't have to do a loadout video.
I'm kidding. Favorite loadout, I mean, it's where am I playing? I mean, I'm notorious for putting on too much gear. Like, I'm the kind of guy that shows up to, like, the CQB field, like, decked out like a pack mule and loaded down to the gills. For me, I mean, I'm almost always run a plate carrier. I've tried the chest rig thing. I don't know. I just keep going back to the plate carrier just to have it all there. But right now, I mean, if you want to know what I'm running, I've kind of switched over to LBX for a lot of stuff. But in the past, I mean, I've had a Cry ABS, I've got JPCs, I've had a cross draw way back in the day. Yes, I started with the cross draw. We all did. But really, I'll tell you what, honestly, when it comes to like favorite loadout, it's just I'm always changing mine, so nothing ever stays the same.
Yeah, that's true. It varies all the time. I just have a favorite right now, which is, as everybody knows, my VFC Scar, because it's awesome. And I'm really digging right now just running a chest rig and not really a plate carrier, just because I feel like plate carriers, after I run with them all day, I'm like, ugh. And
Yeah.
my back hurts and I'm a big wimp. So right now I've just been running, for the most part, running a chest rig and my Scar. And I just got the Project Honor camo, which I'm really excited about because I'm going to be wearing it next weekend in SoCal. Yay!
Nice. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, my chest rig was pretty reliable. The only thing that I have to say that I did have an issue with was because it is compact, there was not a lot of room to put stuff there. So I had to really just organize that chest rig in order to get everything I run. But it helped since I added a battle belt to my loadout. So I have everything just the way I like it. Especially, like, since I mount my secondary on my chest rig, it's pretty convenient. I like it.
Yay. Oh, I like this question. What's your favorite gameplay? From Donna Tingle.
Oh yeah, Donna. Yeah, I saw that. Asked it earlier and then again.
Mhm.
You guys have a certain style that you prefer?
Me, I mean, I love the Milsim ops. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love going to those big games, but I guess I got to get back to my roots. I'm really a skirmish type guy, so I'm kind of like right there in between the CQB and then the big Milsim stuff. If I had to go pick and said, okay, I can only live on one type of airsoft the rest of my life, it's probably going to be that. It's my local field. It's like 34 acres, so it's pretty big. So engagement distances are kind of long. And it's big enough where you can run objective-based games. So I'd say, to get really specific, objective-based skirmishes.
That's Can I steal it?
Yes, you can steal it.
I was
I'm watching Adella over here like snort her Monster energy there too. You
Yeah.
got the girly can, by the way. Not to derail the question. Yeah, it's like the little white frilly girly can.
It is very girly. I like my camera. But no, I think my only problem with ops is, and I said this in my recent interview with Popular Airsoft, if you guys have had a chance to check that out, I do not know the meaning of slow and steady. So ops, depending on the way they go, will drive me nuts because I have to, like, there's a lot of cardio in ops. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're a lot of fun and they're a nice change of pace from your normal walk on, and I enjoy going to them. I've been to some really great ops recently, and I'm going to another one, I think on the 12th. But yeah, I get really impatient. That's like my only dilemma with ops is I get really impatient because I'm like, I really want to pull this trigger. So, but other than that, yeah, I would have to agree with Jonathan. I mean, I like a lot of ops. I like big boy rule games. I do not like Bang Bang and Parlay, judging from the First Ladies episode and my rant of Bang Bang and Parlay.
You know.
I do not like that rule.
It's like style play. You're a fan of like speed softing.
Mhm. I mean, yeah, a little bit, but at the same time, I don't really speed soft either because I like the tactics. I like being able to figure out what's the best way to go into this building. How.
You're doing a terrible job of picking one. Terrible.
Yeah, I do. I know, but I like airsoft in general. It's kind of hard. I mean, I go from ops to speed softing. What can I say? Yeah. I'm just all around everywhere.
For me, I haven't got to play a ton of Milsim games yet, but I'm keep leaning that way because I really have fun at those, and it's mostly because it makes me feel like I'm doing something really awesome and being super legit, even though it's really not at all. But I really get wrapped up in it. Like, I'm one of those people that gets wrapped up in like the whole story and what's going on. And so right now I've been really digging Milsim, and I want to do a lot more. So hopefully I can get a lot more of the Milsim games under my belt. I had a freaking awesome time at Broken Home, and now I want to just go to all of them.
Yeah,
Nice.
Broken Home will spoil you. I mean, I'm not going to lie. And that or Irene. If you've been to either one, you're ruined for like the big ops for the rest of your career. Like everything's judged by that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Here's one that I think is cool to talk about because in this industry, everybody has someone that they look up to. And so I would like to talk about kind of our own personal role models within this industry. I have a few. I can start if you want.
You go first.
Okay.
I have to think about mine.
So I would say first, the first person that I really looked up to in this industry as a female would be Sisu. If any of you follow her, Sisu Milsim on Facebook. She is a really legit female player. She knows what she's doing. She plays, I feel like, for all the right reasons. She's not out there like trying to be like some like the girls that you see on the field sometimes that are like, come on, wearing like, I shouldn't talk because today I played in a freaking tank top, but the girls that come out like wearing knee-high boots and shorty shorts and tank tops on the field, like I wanted like a good, solid female role model to look up to, and so she was the first one I picked. And I've always just kind of looked up to her anyway. I like how she handles herself with a lot of people for the most part. So, and then after that, I have to say, I also, of course, this shouldn't be a surprise to anyone, I look up to Rob Murray because he does a really great job of being an awesome player, very compassionate to other people, and being a good role model in the industry. So he's my other person that I look up to as well. Jonathan, do you have any?
Oh, I'm on the hot seat now. Okay, I got to make something up. Well, first off, my role model has got to be Bob from ASG because he's just so sexy. Actually, he's been sending me texts like terrible. I can't even repeat what he's been sending me this whole time. It's dirty. Yeah.
I believe it. And he was just trying to get you to play Battlefield, isn't he?
I know. Hey, Bob, by the way, seriously, that picture, terrible. Terrible. Anyway, all kidding aside, when I first started Airsoft way back many moons ago, my real role model is why I started the podcast in the first place back in, late 08 when we actually got kicked off, 2008, was OPSEC, the podcast. Airsoft Radio, they went off, and it was Radar and the crew, and I loved listening to those guys. And I know I'm going OG, and I'm probably blasting over everybody's heads here, but I miss those guys. I've heard rumors about them coming back, but I'd love to see it. I always just enjoyed the banter and the chat around that. Currently, to be honest, I know this is going to sound just so mega cheesy, but I kind of look up to or envy the new players getting into this. And I know this is I won the beauty pageant, I want the Miss America award answer, right? But it is, because it's so new, it's so fresh, you're not jaded yet, and you're just like, this is just the coolest thing ever. And to be able to kind of live vicariously through a lot of the new players getting on the field and kind of helping them and walking them through their first time out and showing them the ropes, I think that's it. I know it's not the answer you were looking for, but I'm going to stick with it. You can't make me change it.
That's a cool one, because that really is that's why everybody does what they do. Because seeing the new players and the people that are so jazzed about it, that's what makes it fun. Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll look up to Mule too. I'm looking at the comments right now. Love you, Mule. I know you're watching. Kisses.
Oh, that's funny.
Adella.
So, on to the next question. Hey, I found this really cool one in these comments.
Oh.
Okay, fine. But there really was two questions I do want to answer though. We'll get back to those after I give mine, I guess. Well, I don't know. This one's kind of a tough one for me to answer, I guess, because I guess I've never really thought about it. But, I mean, everybody's going to give me such a hard time for this. But honestly, I guess really my role model is my cousin, Jet.
Oh boy, here we go. Where's the off button?
I know, right?
How do I hang up? Guys, it's been fun. I'll see you later.
I know, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie though. The reason he is my role model is because really he was the one that kind of got me into the whole airsofting thing in the first place. And I mean, being his cousin, having grown up with him, obviously I've seen what he's gone through in this industry, and I know a lot of the things that he's done in order to get to where he is. So kind of in a weird way, I guess, following his footsteps somewhat, I guess. It was a lot of inspiration for me, and I do ask a lot of advice from him when I kind of get stuck. So, yeah, I mean, that would definitely be a big one, is my cousin. So, but he knows that. We've had this conversation before during a chew-out. I got really angry with him one time and chewed him out. So, yeah, I mean, but it came out during that moment, so it was good. But, oh, okay, so there was one question that I really did want to answer because this kind of puts Jonathan in a hot seat.
Oh, great.
Technically, it was for the girls, but let's hear what Jonathan has to say about this.
Oh, boy.
It was from W3ST. A question for the girls: how do I get my girlfriend to come play airsoft with me and my friends? So.
Oh, boy. You want me to answer this one?
Yeah, go ahead and answer this one as the guy on the show.
All right, brother. I'm speaking to you direct on this one. Do you enjoy your relationship? Do you like what you have? Don't do it. It's a trap. Do not do it. I'm telling you, it'll be over. Over. One of two things can happen, and neither are going to be good. No offense, ladies. One, she's going to get out there and wreck everybody and love the sport and leave you. You will be a stay-at-home airsoft dad at this point. Or two, she'll get destroyed, hate you for life, and never want to come out again and hate your hobby. And I'm being totally facetious this whole time. In reality, no. I mean, seriously, if she has interest in it, yes. I mean, obviously, airsoft is a contact sport. So, I mean, you guys know, you all came out at one point in time. All of us did. And I think, really, when it comes down to it, yeah, the testosterone flows a little heavy in this hobby. I mean, I think there's like, 999 to 1 male to female ratio. But, I don't think that's because there's any differences about the sport versus anything else, or the hobby, or whatever you want to call it. I think it comes down to, it's a contact sport. Yeah, this hurts, and you got to find people. Let's face it, you got to be a masochist in a little way to play this sport, because I mean, you're not going to go out and not get hit. I mean, every time I go out, if you want to find me, you can find me in Respawn. So I think, if she's, enjoys being outdoors, enjoys being athletic, then absolutely introduce her to the sport. If she is not of that mindset, then you may have some challenges, and you may be kind of trying to fit a square peg in a round hole. Just my 2 cents.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Good job. Way to go.
In there.
Did I answer okay, ladies? Was that political correct enough? Did I do okay?
Yeah.
You should run for office, Jonathan.
I should. Jonathan Higgs for Airsoft President 2014. I need your vote and your campaign money. Hey, there'll be an address right down here at the bottom in the comment section where you can send your cash. Cash, please. No checks.
Mainly the campaign money.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's campaign money. That's right. Sure.
No, I agree with Jonathan, though. I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, but I don't think every girl can really handle being out there, just because it is a very dirty sport. I mean, well, somewhat dirty sport. I mean, every airsofter is kind of like, hey, my gear. But, I mean, if your girlfriend doesn't really like to get right into the middle of things, or she doesn't like getting sweaty or being outside or running around, I mean, yeah, you're going to have a little bit of a challenge, just because she isn't going to find it fun. If anything, she's going to feel like she's getting a workout more than she is playing a game. And depending on the people you play with, it could just be a little discouraging to her. So just be careful about that. I mean, definitely follow Jonathan's advice. And if that's the kind of thing she's into, then I'd say, tell her to get out there and try it at least once. I mean, it can't hurt, in my opinion.
Yeah. I think just talking up the parts that you enjoy about the game, let her know what you enjoy about the game. Because in my opinion, if you're really excited about something and you're really passionate about it, then that'll kind of shine through anyway, and that will make people want to do it. So just once you get her to that point, then also when you do take her, do not follow the Russian mercenary video at all. Give her all of the nice gear, all of the nice guns. Make sure that she has an awesome time and she knows how to use them, because that can also be a big fail point. If people will be like, here's all of this stuff, and then she doesn't know how to use it, and then she feels like an idiot on the field, and nobody likes that. And hopefully she will understand that make sure she's prepared for all circumstances. So if people are jerks on the field, or if they are not, hopefully they won't be, because we're really emphasizing DBAD. So, yay.
Yep. And to wrap it back up, I mean, honestly, definitely bring her out. Let her experience, let her see it. I mean, it's fun. Everybody can play. And I think if it's their cup of tea, absolutely. I mean, hey, I'm not a baseball fan, but I love airsoft. I've been to a few baseball games, don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I got a couple paintballers, and they know who they are. I have had a couple paintballers, and I've convinced them to play airsoft, and as of right now, that's really all they play. So, really, it's just a matter of putting out that challenge of, try it once. If you don't like it, at least you tried it, and at least you can now say why you don't like it, not just you don't like it. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that other question that I wanted to answer. And by the way, for everybody that's asking if Jet is okay, yeah, he's fine. He's Jet. He's good. Moving on.
He's in the comments, though. I don't know if you noticed. He jumped in.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, no, he's fine. As you can tell, he's all still alive. He's good.
And that's all that. Well, he played at Bad Blood this past weekend, so
Yes.
apparently he's good. He probably just wrapped electrical tape around everything.
No, I'm going to start a rumor. Rest in peace, Jet. You'll be remembered.
I'll share that rumor with you. Don't worry.
Yeah. It'll be my new background on Facebook. Rest in peace.
We're gonna do all this like fake funeral condolence videos and everything. FYI, I call his M4s. I get all of them. Alright, so that other question was something about if we had to choose a different gun in Airsoft. So Leah, you can't choose your Scar, and Jonathan and I can't choose M4s, but that's kind of fine. I went anyways because I don't use an M4. I use an MP7. Woohoo!
Okay, something besides the MP7.
Oh. KMP9. Ha. No, I think if I had to choose something other than an M4 or MP7, I've always liked the Scorpion or the Uzi. Either of those work for me. So I would probably go with one of those two. Because I like very light, very compact, I can move really fast with this gun.
Yeah, it's perfect for you. I've really been jonesing for an AK lately, so hopefully I will be getting one soon. So that is what I would pick. Definitely want an AK. I like Classic Army has one that has rails on the front, which I think is rad, so you can add stuff onto it. I know that's not a real AK because it's not wood and metal, whatever, but that's what I dig, and I really want an AK bad.
Hasmin, she's stepping into your territory!
Yeah, she's one of the people that made me want it. I saw her rocking that all the time, and I was like, Hasmin, man, oh, I want one. Yeah.
Oh man, you're gonna have to battle that out with her. She has like the AK girl reputation right now. You can't take that from her.
I'm not gonna take it. I just want one. I will still rock the Scar. I just want an AK because I dig them. I'm not as much of an M4 person. I like the non-traditional stuff, and I dig the bad guy gun kind of.
Jonathan, did you just see what Jet said about doing his eulogy in Airsoft gun review?
I just replied to it, yeah. So if you guys are following, by the way, I've seen a ton of people asking, hey, turn on live chat. Go down below on the comments. Make sure you have chat updates turned on, because I know you can turn them on and off in YouTube, and that's on your guys' end. And then also change it from top comments to newest first, and you'll see those scroll through. So if you guys are looking for the comments as they come in, turn it to newest first down there below.
Yeah, and sorry guys, when I was setting up the live feed, I forgot to click on the enable the live chat function, so that's totally my bad. Sorry.
Oh, never mind. It's Leah's fault. Okay, good. As long as we know where the blame lies. I feel better now.
Yeah. Blame me. I've messed it up, and I can't turn it on after the event's already started, so sorry. But Jonathan, what would you pick besides an M4?
All right, it's going to be split right now. US Airsoft actually commented, right now I've kind of got a thing for Galils. I don't know why, because they're just kind of like interesting. But like seriously, like I get these weird, I guess, cravings. Is that even a word when you're like, or obsessions with certain guns? And right now it has to be like the Stoner LMG. I mean, it really has. I don't know what it is about that gun. I've just got like, and it's a shame because like Ares makes it. They never made extra mags for it. It's licensed, I think, by Knights, but you can't get it anymore. I mean, I think one or two shops carry it, but you can't get extra mags for it. So it was never truly effective. So that's what I don't know. I have a thing for it, but it's like a double-edged sword because it's not really like field usable. Because one mag, 1,100 rounds for a support weapon, it's a little light.
That's what she said.
You know, actually, Thumpy brought up a really cool thing right now. He said the ASG Evo, and you know what? I saw that gun at SHOT Show. I actually would like to try that gun. That looks like a pretty legit gun, especially when I was looking at all the internals. It really intrigued me. Like,
Wink at Bob. He's watching now.
Oh yeah, Bob's been in here. Bob's been sending me text, by the way. He's the one blowing me up. But yeah, the ASG Evo is sick. I'm excited about that. I mean, it out of the box is going to take, and I know I'll get some hate for the high FPS, but it'll take a 140 spring.
Wow.
Apparently, that's kind of the specs. I mean, that's what they've been building this thing toward. So I mean, if it'll take that, I mean, imagine what this thing can do. But it's shortened, so I want to make it like a rate of fire monster.
I'm gonna want to try it. Bob, we got to talk later.
Oh, I wanted to also just real quickly plug Thumpy's 3D House of Airsoft, because we give plugs to people all the time, and I want to give a shout out to him because he is the one that makes a lot of our airsoft news, gossip, everything, late breaking, everything. It's very easy to access from his Scoop It page. So thanks, Thumpy, for like, I don't know when he ever sleeps. I get notifications from him. I actually selected receive notifications from his page. And that's where I go to get all of my latest airsoft news, because I know it's up to date to the minute almost. So shout out to Thumpy. If you don't like Thumpy's 3D House of Airsoft on Facebook, please go do that right after
this. And if you don't like him at all and you've been over there, you're a communist. Just saying.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I agree with that one. Thumpy does an amazing job in just like getting everything. Like, he knows stuff in the airsoft industry that like nobody else does, and I'm just like, Thumpy, where do you even get this? Like, you have your little cameras everywhere. It's crazy. But yes, definitely go give him a like. He is one of the most major sources of airsoft out there. So go check him out if you haven't already.
Yes, thanks, buddy. This is one that I think would be fun. What is one of the dumbest things you've ever seen in airsoft? Without like being rude to anyone, that you've either done, or it would be better if it's something that you've done, because it's always good to make fun of yourself. I can kind of start because I did mine today. I was at GamePod, and I had to reload all of my mags because we were in like a really intense game, and I run mid-caps, and I had to reload all my mags, and so I did that while I was at spawn, and then I put them all back in my plate carrier, and I ran out into the field, and I started shooting with no mag in my gun, because I'm brilliant.
Wow.
And don't worry, I realized it like immediately, but I was like, my brain was not where it should have been. I reloaded all my bags, and I was like, yes, ready to go, and I ran out into the field, and then I put my gun up, I started shooting, and I was like, I am an idiot. So you're welcome, Internet, for sharing that with you.
I think my dumbest move was, well, I said this one already because it's the number one move that sticks out to me. It was during a walk-on game. I was running at full speed, and my ATAX, like the side pocket of my ATAX, got caught onto one of like the crate type like bunkers out there, and since I was running at full speed, I just got caught, and I flew back and did this like weird tuck and roll thing, and the back of my head hit one of the barrels like super hard, and I was kind of like on the ground for about a minute until I realized what just happened, and I was kind of like, oh my god, thank God for a bump helmet. Like, and I think I have it on camera too, like where you just kind of see me like jumble around, like you don't really know what's going on, but you hear me say that where I'm like, thank God for a bump helmet.
Man, when you said you got your ATAX caught on something, I was really hoping it was like, I got my ATAX caught and they like completely ripped off.
Oh God, no.
That would have been awesome.
I am really proud of that though, because I thought my ATAX just like tore after, considering how hard I got yanked back, I thought my ATAX like ripped at that point and my sleeve would have just been a mess, but surprisingly nothing happened. Like, it was just, I just got caught, and I mean, my ATAX is still in one piece, so props to Valken for that one, I guess. Jeez.
Nice. So Jonathan, how about you?
All right, so I got to give Ryan a shout out. I'm over here. If you guys watch me in the little corner down here, I'm over here like steering off to the side. I'm reading. I've got my chat window over here. I'm reading the comments. So Ryan reminded me of one. Yes, Ryan, the flamethrower gas blowback pistol is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. It wasn't me. I didn't do this. I will not tell you who it was, and I actually do have video of it that has never been seen. But yeah, let me just say this. Boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen, open flame and gas blowback pistols do not mix. All I got to say, and there is a person that's walking around a certain state, I'm not even going to say which state it is, that was missing all the hair on their arm for probably a week or two, maybe longer. Yeah.
Wow.
And the look, I have a screen cap. Again, I'm like teasing stuff I'll never show you. The sheer look of terror on this person's face when it happened was like, it was funny yet horrific. Nobody got hurt, thank goodness. So yeah, that was the worst thing I've ever seen happen when it comes to crazy things. The worst thing I've ever done, I think I've got this on video somewhere too. I have to dig it up. I can show this one. I was playing in Jacksonville at an indoor field down there, and I literally like lawn darted with my thing. Like you said, I had a helmet on. I lawn darted right into a bunker. I mean, like straight in, missile to the. I mean, it was full speed. So by the way, real Ops Core helmets do protect your noggin.
Yes.
I mean, this is proof. I mean,
Yeah.
I only have a couple brain cells up here left anyway, so I got to save what I've got.
Oh, and for just as a lesson to everybody, so in other words, what Bob was trying to tell you, or what Bob was trying, sorry, but I just read Bob's question. What Jonathan was trying to tell you is don't play airsoft with him or he will light you on fire.
Yes, exactly.
Oh.
Call your hits or I will burn you to the ground.
I like that JQ Airsoft fell out of my ref tower. I want to hear that story because that
I
sounds,
do want to hear that story.
that sounds awesome and also painful, depending on how far of a drop it was.
I know, right? Oh, and somebody asked this question earlier about wiring my guns to Deans. Yeah, if it's an AEG, I always wire it to Deans. I like the connectivity better, so I'm a big fan of Deans. I don't like Tamiya's, but that's just personal preference. But I use a lot of gas blowbacks, so if it is an AEG, yeah, it is Deans.
I don't, but I'm still, like everybody knows, I'm still a noob. So
disappointed.
I know, I know that it's the best. I know. I just have not done it.
There's a lot of good connectors.
Try the new ones though, like the Lego-looking Dean connectors.
XT25s. I'm gonna get hate in the comment
like
section if I got it wrong. Something like that.
I don't know if I like them. They look like
I don't
Legos.
either. But you know what I do like about them, and I'm gonna take is this is like a terrible thing to do. So if you have everything wired to Deans, now everybody has Deans connectors. So when they want to borrow a battery, you're like, oh, it used to be I only have Dean's batteries. They're like, oh, that's okay. I only have my regular white plugs, so Tamiya's. So now everybody has Dean's, so it might be smart to go. Because I've lost so many batteries. Now I can be like, oh, sorry, only have XT25. Can't load your battery.
Actually, that's true. I have had that problem so often that I was just kind of like, no, sorry, my batteries are wired to Dean's. And then I got to a point where I was so frustrated with losing my batteries that I just started writing my name on everything. And then I would remember who I'm lending my battery to, and I'd be like, no, that's mine. It has my name on it. Give that back. So, yeah. My MP7 mags got stolen, by the way. So I get to buy about $250 worth of MP7 mags.
They're like $45 a shot.
Yeah. My MP7 mags were stolen at my practice. I was a little upset about that, so now I have to buy new MP7 mags. I do not get everything for free, so yeah, I have to buy those now. I'm a little bummed, but oh well, it happens, I guess.
How was that? Was this like a? Was this a? Is this a good? I did something dumb in airsoft, and actually, everybody leaves their airsoft stuff out at games. It seems like.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was weird how it happened too, because I used to keep my MP7 mags in this like pistol case looking bag. It had like these little inserts where you could put any kind of mag in them. and there were about 6 of them sitting in that bag, and I had walked off somewhere. I think it was to talk to one of the refs or something like that, and I came back and that pistol case was basically gone. So it sucks, but it happens. There's not really a lot I can do about it. The stupid part about it is like my MP7s had my name on them and my phone number, so I was kind of like, really? Like, how do you walk off with those and not know that they're mine? Like, so I don't know. Like,
your phone number's gonna be all over the internet now.
Actually, that is probably another dumb move I've done in Airsoft. Yeah. I posted a photo of my ATP mags, but luckily this phone number I had on there was an old phone number, but I didn't realize that the phone number was on there. So somebody commented and they were like, "Oh, way to post your number all over the internet." And I was like, "What?" And then I looked back at the photo and the number is just like right on there. And I was like, "Oh, thank God that's my old phone number, but I'm going to take this photo down anyways because somebody's now going to get blown up." So,
It's going to be on every truck stop, like bathroom wall between LA and Barstow. It's done.
Yeah. So that was kind of another dumb thing I did in Airsoft. I totally forgot about that one until you reminded me. But yes, unfortunately. So if you guys happen to see anybody that happens to be running around with Adella Relentless MP7 mags, please by all means let me know. But
Okay. So we're getting close to the end of our time. So we've got a few things that we want to cover. We want to save some time for our announcements at the end, and we are doing something new that we're going to start doing with every single guest on the show, and it is called the Full Auto Question Round. So Adella and I are going to ask Jonathan a bunch of weird questions, and he has to try to answer as many as possible in 2 minutes.
All right, I'm scared. By the way, guys, this wasn't in my rider for this, and my agent will be calling you. Just saying. Not happy. If I could drop this mic, I'd drop it and walk away. Okay, I'm afraid because by the way, for those of you, obviously you weren't on earlier. We were getting prepped for the show. They didn't tell me. They said like they were doing like cryptic numbers, and we're gonna start with this and work through that. And look, they're laughing. See them in the corner down there? They're all laughing at me because something bad is about to happen. Well, guys, it's been fun working in this airsoft industry. Nice knowing you.
okay, so just to define the rules of the full auto question round, Jonathan, you are not allowed to think about the answer to this question. You have to say the first thing that comes to mind, and you have 2 minutes to answer as many questions as you possibly can. The questions will switch off between me and Leah. So I'm going to start this timer, and Leah will answer or ask you the first question. After this, by the way, I want to talk about that Nutella question you had because I have the perfect answer for that question.
Okay.
Can I stretch? Wait, can I stretch first?
Yes, you may stretch first.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm good.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
All
right.
Bring it.
Go.
If you could breed 2 animals together to defy the laws of nature, what new animal would you create?
Rabbit and a giraffe.
Do you decorate the outside of your house for Christmas?
Not recently, but I have in the past.
Can you solve Sudoku puzzles?
No, I suck at it.
Have you ever played Conkers?
No, I don't even know what that is, so no.
What's the most unusual conversation you've ever had?
Probably with myself.
In your
Are
head?
you a gambler?
In my head. Actually out loud. It's terrible.
Are you a gambler?
No, not at all. I won't even put a quarter in the slot machine in Vegas when I go for SHOT Show each year.
Are you very much of a daredevil?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that?
Are you very much of a daredevil?
Used to be more than I am lately. Just getting older and brittler kind of takes that edge off you.
Are you a good liar?
Yes.
Uh-oh. So, are you a good judge of character?
Pretty much. Actually, I'm not to go too deep in my past because this flash round, I kind of did a lot of interviewing for jobs, like on the interviewer side, not the E side. So, kinda. No, I'm terrible.
Are you good at charades?
Yeah, with the right partner.
How long could you go without talking?
That long.
What has been your worst haircut / style?
Ooh, toss up, both in high school. One's a total like flat top buzz cut. The other one, I had hair down to my collarbone.
Nice. Hot. Can you ice skate?
Terribly bad, but yes.
Can you somersault?
I used to be able to do back handsprings.
Oh, time's up. So Jonathan got through
A lot, kind of. I'm impressed that you can back handspring.
11. Yeah.
I said 11. Used to, not anymore. those days are gone.
No, now I'm gonna see you. Next time I see you, I'm gonna be like, back handspring, do it.
Yeah, and then you'll the next thing you'll find me is in the hospital with like a neck brace on. I'll be in traction. It'll be terrible.
Okay, so Adella, Nutella, what's the best? What does it go on the best, or what is the best?
So I have been dying to answer this question, and I have the feeling there are going to be certain people that get a kick out of my answer, but I think PTS mags go great with Nutella. I heard they go with everything.
OMG, you're so funny.
I have been dying to say that. Like, the second I saw that you were going to ask about the Nutella thing, I was like, PTS mags, they go with everything.
I have a really weird one for Nutella.
Oh man, I almost have my EPM mag up here, but I don't. It's downstairs in my office. Dang.
Try it with Nutella, Jonathan, and tell me if you like it.
I will. Hashtag PTS Nutella PTS. That's a total inside joke, by the way. Sorry, guys.
I know. I'm sorry, everybody. By the way, the next time you're going to see Nutella, it's going to have a PTS logo right on the front.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do now? I know we're on time, but I'm going to, now that you said Nutella Adella, I'm going to start calling her Nutella Relentless. It's on. Done.
Yes, that's perfect.
New nickname.
Oh, new call sign.
Yep. Nutella Relentless.
It's going to be Nutella now.
I'll make patches, guys. Airsoftology.com/store. I'll have them for sale. $10 a piece, shipped anywhere in the U.S.
I get a cut from that.
Yeah, 25 cents, sure.
50, and you got a deal.
Score.
Okay, so we're about out of time. So I just want to go through and everybody, like, last minute announcements for stuff you've got coming up. Also, where we can see more of you. Adella, go ahead.
Can we come back to me? I have to think.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sure.
I have to figure out what I'm allowed to say and what I'm not allowed to say yet. So.
I'll go ahead and I can go. So a few things that I have coming up next weekend. I'm actually going to be in SoCal for, I guess it's this coming weekend. It's Saturday the 28th. I will be at SC Village for the Gloves versus Tags game, or Gloves for Tags game. And if you cold kill me, you get a free Mechanics glove. It's sponsored by Mechanics, also e-bike, Airsoft GI, Spartan Imports, and PTS. And so it's going to be several people, not just me. I'll probably be the easiest one to kill. But also, if you kill Jet or Level Cap, Greg, Spartan 117GW, Chris, Hollywood, or myself, or Tom from Airsoft Obsessed, that will earn you a free pair of Mechanics gloves. So that'll be rad. And then also coming up, I just want to give a shout out to my buddy Dials46. He's going to start doing some reviews on his channel for me, kind of, sort of, for some new Classic Army stuff that we have coming out as well. And then also, one more thing, make sure you check out Jonathan's channel and check out the review that he did on the newest Classic Army M4 that came out. Basically, it's about all the internals, which is what I really wanted to highlight, and Jonathan's awesome at that. So make sure you watch that video. Jonathan knows what he's talking about, so check out.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess for my announcements, I have a couple new videos coming out in a couple weeks. One of them is a gun cleaning tutorial that you guys asked me to do. Basically, it'll just show you how I personally clean my guns and mags. You guys obviously are welcome to try my method, but this is just the way I kind of keep all my gear clean and functioning. So that video will be out in, I want to say, 2 weeks. Then I have a CRKT rubber trainer knife that I got from SHOT Show. I owe CRKT this video. Took me a while to kind of put together the footage for it, so I really hope you guys will enjoy this one. I know Thor has been really waiting for this video. And I'm going to start my loadout videos, like I mentioned earlier. And oh, and before we forget to announce this, for continuity purposes, the Sladies Night In show will be officially kept on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/EV8 group. So you guys can always catch it there every Sunday. Well, every second and fourth Sunday of the month. And it will be hosted there permanently just to keep continuity purposes going. That way you guys aren't confused of, oh, whose channel is it going to be on this week? Still hosted by me and Leah. So, yeah. But other than that, oh, and I think I'm officially allowed to announce this now. If not, then I'm going to be in a lot of trouble later, but that's okay. I have my newest event coming up August 10th at SC Village called Operation Infiltration. And that one will be hosted by me as an Airsoft Megastore titled event. And it will be a terrorist versus counter-terrorist scenario game. So I hope you guys are willing to check it out. You should be seeing a few posts on it on the EV8 group and Airsoft Megastore's Facebook page coming up within the next few weeks. So hope to see you guys there.
Hey. And Jonathan, I know that you have Airsoftology Mondays, or Monday is a good day because we can watch you be cool.
Yep, be a little more relaxed. Yeah, that's kind of the new thing. I know you guys know I do 2 reviews a week. Adding a third show in, a little more laid back, a little more Q&A, about 8 or 10 minutes long max. So it's Airsoftology Mondays. It's on the YouTube channel. So it's kind of like a wrap up, and it's really interactive. So make sure watch the last ones. Episode 1's up. Episode 2 will be up tomorrow. Already shot it on Friday. And just make sure to comment on those and vote up comments because I'll be answering a lot of questions there. We'll get a little more technical on that, so I kind of want to get more into tech tips and more of that. I added one in. It's going to be one of the regular segments. I know a lot of people have been asking for that. What else has been going on? Oh, I do have to give a shout out. We're talking about Bob earlier and talking about the Evo 3A1, the Scorpion by the CZ. And the ASG's coming out. I will be getting that for a review, so keep your eyes peeled on that. I've also got something else coming in for review. Can't talk about that yet, but keep your eyes peeled to something else pretty hot. But the Evo is going to be the next big, super hot, like mega review I'll be doing here, probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks, whenever it shows up. So as soon as I get it, it's getting bumped to the top of the pile. So it'll be like a day or 2 later, I'll have that thing out for first impressions, and then you guys know a couple weeks later I'll have like a more of an in-depth one. Actually, I've had a chance to use it and really run it through its paces. But aside from that, next event I'll be at, wanted to go to Shazrad, couldn't make it happen, but I will be going to Operation Ironsides in September, I think's when that is, in Camp Shelby in Mississippi. That's an American Milsim game.
Ironclad. Ironclad.
Ironclad, thank you. I didn't even know what it's called. I'm like, just Iron something.
You
Iron
just
Maiden.
know you're going to be going.
Operation Iron Maiden. Operation Iron Man.
Oh, that would be
One of
awesome.
those.
I saw the pictures for Ironclad, and it looks so cool. I want to go really bad. But anyway, that kind of wraps up the show for everyone. Thanks, everyone that watched. We really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. It was awesome to see so many people on here.
I forgot to mention, next week's show, like I said, will be on my channel, but we will have Valken Josh as our next guest star. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that one. I already told him that he needs to learn to think fast, and I think he figured out why by watching this episode. So Josh, good luck to you, because those questions are only going to get harder, buddy.
Hey, look, Josh, all I got to say is your hosting can't be anywhere near as bad as mine, so You always start with like the worst guy first, so I paved the way, and now it's like easy. You never want to lead with a good act. So
whatever. We started with like Miss America. I feel like.
Yeah, Miss America. Like I said, I don't have my tiara. Actually, hold on. I think there's a little. I used to have a toolbox on here. Where I could do
there
that.
is. There's a tool that you can give yourself a tiara. But our next
there we go. I think I got it on now.
Yeah, so
Is it
let's
on?
all sign off with like really random hats. Hold on.
Right.
I think mine
But
is...
while you're doing that, I do want to say, by the way, thank you all for having me on. I really appreciate this because it's been a while since I've done like a live type show, and it kind of brings back memories of the podcast. So it's been a whole lot of fun.
I want my glasses. So I'm going to sign off with my glasses. Leah, what are you signing off with?
Sorry, I'm really slow. Well, I'm really slow, and I couldn't download it.
Just put your unicorn helmet on. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. All right.
I totally played in this today, too. So, again, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Our next show will be July 13th on Adella's channel. Again, check out Jonathan's channel, Airsoftology. Yay! And we will see you guys in a couple weeks.
Yep. Thanks, Jonathan, again for being part of our show. We loved having you. And thank you to everybody watching. We'll see you in a couple weeks.
Thanks, guys.